My manager has said that I cannot get any more. He says we gotta keep the face intact. So yeah, no more face tattoos.
Lil Xan infamously got a painful-looking face tattoo after initially being told no. But he's not the only rapper to turn their face into a canvas for tattoos. Join us as we explore some of the most notorious face tattoos in the hip-hop community, including Tekashi 6ix9ine's rainbow-colored hair and numbers inked all over his body. He explained the meaning behind his number tattoo in a shocking interview.
Alright, so you literally just put yourself in my shoes, right? To see what I saw. I'm poor. You're rich. We could switch it. You're rich, I'm poor. We all shit the same, right? We all eat the same. We go to sleep, we wake up, we're still human, right? If you put yourself in my shoes and you in your shoes, if you just take the time to look at it from my perspective, it doesn't mean that you're right and I'm wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm wrong and you're right.
The reasons behind Lil Skies' tattoos, including the number 69 and spiderweb and jigsaw on his face, remain a mystery. He spent his last $40 on the jigsaw tattoo after committing to the 69 tattoo. Skies also has tattoos on his eyelids, claiming they didn't hurt. His mom's name is written in red beside Japanese text, which translates to creative genius and cold heart. Despite already having many face tattoos, Skies continues to get more. He recently released a new album called Out Your Body Music and is pushing boundaries in rap and hip-hop alongside other successful rappers like 21 Savage with his forehead tattoo.
I didn't really think that deep about it. I just was like, shit, I'm finna get a tattoo. They just tattoos.
Is what he says, describing all the ink on his skin. 21 has a lot of tattoos all over his body, but he never gave much thought to them. His first one was the number 21, which he got with his brother who passed away. He also has other tattoos like R.I.P. Larry and Block Boy, without much thought behind them. But he also said,
if it's on my face, it's deep. Anywhere else, that's different, but on my face, like, it gotta stand for something.
When his brother Taman passed away, 21 got a downward-pointing dagger tattoo on his forehead as an ode to him. Inspired by a tattoo in the movie Scarface, the meaning behind it is a secret shared only with his brothers. Savage believes that tattoos are art, and even if they don't look perfect, they still hold meaning. The dagger has become his signature, appearing on all of his album covers, from being featured in the XXL Freshman Cypher to releasing hit albums like I Am I Was, Issa Album, and American Dream. Savage has made a name for himself in the music industry. Post Malone also has face tattoos, getting his first one at 19 years old in 2014. Despite not being considered a SoundCloud rapper, he has embraced the trend of face tattoos.
It's always bigger than you think that it was, but you just kind of let it rock. I mean, you've already done it. If you look at a tattoo that you got and you're like, oh, dude, that's so big. Michael Scott, that's what she said. But it's already too late, so you just gotta be like, oh, that's the way it is.
Rappers often get permanent face tattoos, and Post was no different. He started with a smiley face under his right eye, but people assumed he was a Marshmello fan. To avoid this misconception, he got a simple smiley face instead of something more intricate. He also has a sword running down his right sideburn, inspired by his childhood fascination with swords and an act of rebellion.
What better make my mom mad than a nice big claymore on my face?
In the same interview, he also said that having a bunch of face tattoos would make him more interesting to look at. He chose the song Stay Away by Nirvana to put just above his right eyebrow. This font and position were inspired by the late Lil Peep and his Cry Baby tattoo. And above that, Malone got a few blackjack cards tatted because, well, he just finds the game fun. Post Malone has a always tired tattoo under his eyes, which he got because he is always tired. He also has barbed wire tattoos on his face, but worries about how they will look when he starts balding. Rapper Blueface's girlfriend, Chrisean Rock, got a detailed tattoo of his face on her cheek while he was in prison. She previously had a neck tattoo of his name covered up with a rose. Their relationship is not considered healthy by some. In February 2022, the rapper accused his girlfriend of stealing his car and money from his record label. She was arrested for drug possession in Oklahoma, causing legal trouble and costing him thousands of dollars. In May, she allegedly got physical with Blueface's mother. Despite this, they welcomed a son in September 2023, but their relationship continued to be tumultuous with accusations of affairs. In January 2024, Chrisean got a cheek tattoo while Blueface went to jail. Their entire relationship has been publicly broadcasted on social media. They really need to cool off once in a while. Perhaps this next artist's tattoo could help them. Gucci Mane recently opened up about the ice cream cone he had inked on his right cheek back in 2011. The cone also had the word brr written in cursive. At the time, when people asked what the tattoo meant, his spokesperson said that the image was a reminder to fans of how he chooses to live his life. Cool as ice, as in, I'm so icy, I'll make you say, brr. Back in 2011, Maine was going through a rough patch, addicted to drugs and not taking life seriously. He got a face tattoo before it became a trend, but later regretted it and had it removed with lasers. This sparked other rappers like Soulja Boy and Lil Pump to remove their face tattoos as well. Despite fans' conspiracy theories of a clone replacing him, Gucci was simply getting his life back together and is now happily married with Kishia Kaoir and welcomed their son on the 23rd of December 2020. Kaoir gave birth to another child on the 8th of February 2023. Maine prioritized his family and avoided past regrets in the early 2010s. In 2020, Chris Brown debuted his first face tattoo, a highly detailed image of Nike's Air Jordan 3s just below his Black Pyramid clothing brand logo. Despite already being an avid sneakerhead, Brown still managed to surprise fans with this bold move. He has since continued to update fans with new tattoos, including a Venus de Milo statue and a bull head on his head full of hair.
Live and die in a dream. So you can interpret that how you want. Live and die in a dream.
He has $ tattoos on his eyelids, which he claims didn't hurt much. His controversial views on white supremacy and leftist agendas have gained him a specific fan base. He collaborated with Ben Shapiro on a song called Facts, which has over 18 million views on YouTube. Despite not being compared to rappers like Kendrick Lamar or Drake, he has a decent following of 4.57 million subscribers on YouTube and 1 million followers on Instagram. Not afraid to make fun of mumble rappers, he has called out artists like Lil Xan for their face tattoos.
A lot of people thought it was for eye candy, but I did not do that in any way. My mom's name is Candy.
He says while describing the name Candy, written under his left eye in cursive, Diego wanted a face tattoo, but was worried his mom would be upset. He thought using her name would make it more acceptable. However, having a lot of face tattoos can make people view you as part of a dangerous gang and treat you differently. This wasn't an issue in Los Angeles, where uniqueness is embraced, but in New York, Diego and his two black friends had trouble getting a cab due to stereotypes. Another rapper, Arnold Gutierrez, got an insane face tattoo, but never became famous and faced family problems while trying to pursue his dream. He said, "There are people in history that didn't have the power to control, to actually do things that they wanted to do with their lives, to be stuck in a house and end up dying. Dude, I'm dying to make music." That's the way I look at it. It's very black and white. Gutierrez mentions Anne Frank and relates her murder to his own struggles. Arnold received the nickname Xan Frank, which helped launch his music career, but was soon kicked out of Lil Xan's group due to partying allegations. Today, he goes by Pension Musica and hopes to spread positivity through his DJ performances.